Hello, my loves. This is Malala with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to do a reading for Gemini and their person. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. Hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. Angel spirits, guides, please show us what messages need to come through today for Gemini and their person. What is the overall energy, please? King of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Wands. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I'm just getting, you could be feeling very emotional and sensitive at this time. Wanting to, go within, heal, meditate. But also knowing there could be a tough conversation that needs to come up. You could need to be communicating with somebody. This could be somebody who's overseas, or this could just be, in order to move towards for your future. I'm just getting that, you could be feeling that you want to say yes to life. You want to, do what makes you feel good. Looking into the future, knowing, sometimes you have to let go in order to grow and expand. Whoa. Yeah. Expand. Yeah. Start something new and creative. Absolutely. Just expanding your health, your wealth, your creative endeavors. Expanding your communication skills. What is your energy, please? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, definitely moving away from any manipulation, mind games. Moving away from anyone who wants to try to win at all costs. This could be an earth sign. This could just be, someone at work. Could be people that are not serving you, not having the best interest for you. I'm just getting, you're wanting to take care of your health, your body, your mental health. What is their energy, please? Knight of Swords, King of Wands. This could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I'm just getting, this person likes to run away. This person is a runner. This person has avoidant tendencies. When things get tough, this person gets going. This person is stubborn, egotistical, stuck in their ways. Their walls are up, their boundaries are up. I'm just getting, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Right? Make sure you're taking your time to get to know people before we're just jumping in. Because people can put on a front for a long time. But little by little, you see the red flags and you see their true selves. And, they will tell you. They will show you. You just have to listen. You have to believe it. How do you view them? Three of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. The Star, Aquarius, Energy, and Ace of Swords. Yeah. They were collaborating. with other people. I mean, this could be with Aquarius, but you view them as, you know, needing to be honest, needing to have clarity and truthful conversations, and definitely needing to heal and go within. You know, there's a reason why people need to always have third parties or always looking for attention somewhere else, right? Because they're not secure with themselves. They're not healed. They're not honest with themselves. Yeah, I'm just getting, you know, it's a great time to review, rewind, take a break, rest, heal, meditate, go within, collect your thoughts, slow down. How do they see you? 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. Yeah, they know that you're not being breadcrumbed anymore. They know that they hurt you. They broke your heart. They put you through pain because of lies, deceit, trickery, betrayal, breadcrumbing. Don't allow people to breadcrumb you. How do you feel about them? The Sun, 2 of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're feeling that they definitely need to heal. You know, they could just be working or trying to work on their finances, trying to save money, you know, for their future. But this person needs to heal from any past trauma or pain that they've gone through. You know, it's not your job to heal other people or to wait around for them. They need to do what they need to do for themselves. How do they feel about you? 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Hermit. Wow. Yeah, they feel like you've had an energy shift. You know, you're wanting forward movement and you're wanting to come out of your head about a decision. You know, you want to implement changes for the future. You're shifting your energy into a positive light, a positive life. You are the light. You're wanting to bring light and positivity to your community, to the world. You know, it could be through communication, or, you know, you're just wanting to move quickly to do this. You know, you're thinking about, you know, how can I upgrade my life? How can I be a way shower? Can I do these things in a different way? You know, possibly different than, you know, you've already been doing, or just coming up with a, you know, creative solution, a creative plan. Because you're very wise. You have a lot of wisdom to share. You have a lot of light to shine. What are your actions in the 3D? Ooh, 8 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. And the Tower, yeah. I'm getting that you know that you need to break free from anxiety, worry, being in mental imprisonment. You need to put an end to that. You know, you need to, you know, possibly regulate your nervous system or take a break from social media or, you know, news or people in general in order to, you know, have more balance, you know, in your mind. You know, because all the chaos and drama from the outside world will keep you stuck in your head. So you know that needs to come to an end in order to have a fruitful life, an abundant future for your legacy, for your, you know, finances. Sometimes you got to just shut out from everything and work on yourself. Focus on you and what you want. Focus on what makes you happy. Taking care of yourself, your mental health for sure, your well-being. What are their actions in the 3D? 4 of Pentacles, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, they could just be being greedy. You know, there could be addictions or codependency involved, but I'm getting that they're being greedy with their resources, with their time, with their money, with their efforts. Could be having addictions. What is your messages towards them? King of Swords. Ooh, the Empress, Taurus energy. We also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, your message is that they need to nurture themselves. They need to honor themselves. They need to be more honest and clear about their intentions, what they want for them, for their life and their future. Needing clear communication. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Yeah. If they want a passionate new beginning with an Empress, or, you know, in general in life, they need to do the work. They need to go within. They need to be loving and nurturing and kind to themselves. And they need to be honest and clear. Then they can have a passionate new creative endeavor or a passionate new beginning. What are their messages towards you? Page of Wands. The World. The Chariot. Yeah. Yeah, they want to move forward and start a new cycle with passion. Yeah, they definitely want a new cycle here. Trying to figure out how they're going to move forward. How are they going to come through with any kind of offer or any kind of new beginning, new cycle. Excuse me. What is the outcome, please? 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Definitely putting an end to the burden, to the drama, to the chaos, to the stress, depression. That cycle has come to an end. Wanting to start a brand new, fresh cycle. What is the advice, please? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Wow. Yeah, the advice is definitely be committed to yourself. Be committed to your health, wealth, stability, well-being. Be committed to what you want. Be committed to your passionate ideas. Your creative ideas, what you want. Shifting into a positive mindset so you can create whatever you want, right? If you love what you do, you don't have to work a day in your life, you know, and you can still make the money. You can still be abundant and successful. Create the world of your dreams, the life of your dreams. You are the only one that can do that. No one else is going to fulfill you and make you whole. You have to be whole and fulfilled on your own first. And then if someone else wants to come into your life and be a positive addition to your life, then great. But no one else is going to make you happy and make you whole unless you are yourself. Let's get a numerology card for this energy, please. 1551. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, visions, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. I love that. I just got that for Libra as well. Let's see. Messages of love. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Oh, retreat. Yes. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.